Hello, Reds fans. Welcome to the YNWA Transfer News Channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your daily latest news.
Liverpool target Milos Kerkez issues emotional farewell after stars Real Madrid transfer. Liverpool have already been rejected by one Bournemouth defender this summer and will hope that history doesn't repeat itself as they attempt to close a deal for Milos Kerkez. Milos Kerkez has sent a supportive message to Dean Huijsen after the former Liverpool target completed a move to Real Madrid. The Spanish defender has moved to the Bernabeu for £50 million after an impressive debut season with the Cherries. He was officially unveiled as a Real Madrid player on Tuesday, with Kerkez sharing his thoughts on the move. Sharing an Instagram post from Huijsen on his story, Kerkez added a red heart emoji. Huijsen will make his debut for Real Madrid over the coming weeks, and he will be joined by ex-Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold as the Spanish Giants struck a deal with the Reds to sign the right-back early. Reports in Spain had suggested that Kerkez was also on Madrid's radar, with El Chiringuito claiming they could make a move for him if their proposed swoop for Alvaro Carrias failed. But while they are yet to seal a deal for the Benfica defender, Kerkez seems set on a move to Anfield. As for Huijsen, it was always Real Madrid, revealing he had never had any intention of going elsewhere. He said, "A lot was said, but I just concentrated on my football, giving everything at Bournemouth and trying to finish the season in the right way. I wanted to be here from the first day. Once Real Madrid called, I didn't have eyes for any other teams. For me, Real Madrid is the best club in the world and there is no other club when they appear." He added, "I fit very well the football that Xabi wants to play and I am going to try to contribute to the team. Anything I can do to help, I'm delighted to do so. We have spoken a bit about what he expects from me, and I think these will be nice years. Bringing the ball out is something I have, as well as defending. I think I have shown I am ready. I'm here to help the team, and as for the demands here, I want to win titles too. I'm not here to not win titles." Liverpool will now hope that Kerkez strikes up as much of a rapport with his new teammates as he did with Huijsen. The Reds continue to chase the Hungarian left-back with Bournemouth, demanding around £45 million for his services. And while a deal looks to be some way off as it stands, current Liverpool defender Andrew Robertson has sent a message to Kerkez. He said, "We're not daft. It looks as if a deal could potentially be done. But until that is done, I've not even given that a second thought. I back myself. I've got confidence in my own ability and that drives me forward. I've had 8 fantastic years at Liverpool in terms of winning trophies and being a mainstay in the team, which I'm incredibly proud of. I'm not getting any younger. I can't change my age, but I still believe I've got a lot to give, and that's what I focus on. I focus on myself." Inter Milan ready to make offer for Liverpool forward. Liverpool have got plans to onboard Florian Wirtz as soon as possible. With the club locked in negotiations with Bayer Leverkusen over the £126m rated playmaker, there are hopes that the 22-year-old will be playing in the Reds' first pre-season friendly of the summer. Wirtz will swell the attacking ranks at the club by one, and with Jeremy Frimpong also capable of playing right wing, it will mean an overabundance of attackers for Arne Slot. Something has got to give, and we are set to see the excess in the squad trimmed off. Ben Doak could be sold in order to generate transfer income, and there are no guarantees over Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez either. The writing is on the wall for Chiesa. Also tipped for a summer exit is Federico Chiesa. It's been a season to forget for the 27-year-old Italian who joined from Juventus for £12.5 million back in September. The Italy international only managed 6 Premier League appearances for a total of around 104 minutes and failed to win over Arne Slot on the rare occasions that he started in other competitions. The writing was on the wall as early as January for the homesick winger, with several clubs in Italy queuing up for his signature. Transfer talk is again materializing for Chiesa this summer, with Calcioblog now describing his return to Serie A as a necessity for his career. The English experience has not borne the hoped-for results, and now the 1997-born player is reflecting on the future with an increasingly clear desire to return to Italy, a report reads. A return to Serie A that would not only be a transfer operation but a real necessity to relaunch. Inter want a strike deal for Chiesa. The report then links Serie A runners-up Inter Milan as the prime candidates to land Chiesa. Moreover, a price is given for the wideman, with Inter prepared to pay €18 million to €20 million in order to land him. That represents a massive discount on Chiesa from his Juventus days when he was one of the hottest prospects in Italian football. If 2 years ago Chiesa's price tag exceeded €70 million, today, thanks to the contract expiring in 2026, the inconsistent performances and the few minutes accumulated, his value has drastically reduced, arriving at an estimate of around €18 to €20 million. The report reads, a figure that is decidedly more accessible for Inter's coffers, who are carefully looking at the opportunity to bring to Milan a player eager for redemption and still in the prime of his footballing maturity. Nothing has been decided yet, but the signals are clear. Federico Chiesa wants to return to Italy and Inter is among the most serious candidates to welcome him. It looks like Chiesa's future is going to be resolved soon one way or another. The worst is yet to come. Fabrizio Romano on clashing Liverpool news. Have Liverpool agreed a deal with Bayer Leverkusen for Florian Wirtz? There are conflicting reports, so here's what Fabrizio Romano has to say. Fabrizio Romano put out the news everyone was waiting for on Tuesday night. He declared that Bayer Leverkusen had found an agreement with Liverpool for Florian Wirtz. This is one that's dragged on for a couple of weeks now. It's been clear since then that Wirtz wanted the move to Anfield, but whether Liverpool could actually make it happen was another matter. After all, Leverkusen want €150 million for their star asset. That blows the Reds' transfer record out of the water and even breaks the English record, something Liverpool haven't done since 1995. But here's the thing, Romano is the only journalist reporting this. Others, like David Ornstein, suggests a gun has been jumped and that there isn't actually an agreement yet. So what's going on? Is Wirtz on his way? Romano explains Wirtz. Romano took to YouTube to explain exactly what's going on. He suggests that there is an agreement between Liverpool and Leverkusen, but not a formal one. Now we have to wait for all the formal steps, of course, he said. From what I understand, there was an email to confirm to Liverpool from Bayer Leverkusen their intention to accept the final terms proposed. So now we wait for the final steps in terms of preparing all the documents, approve, sign, have the player with the medical test and all the formal steps on the player's side. Then it will be official with Florian Wirtz joining Liverpool. In other words, Leverkusen have casually let Liverpool know that the latest amount is good enough to get a deal done. Now the two clubs need to formalize it all and put it in writing. Only then can things move forward, but that should all happen quickly. Every suggestion from everyone is that Wirtz will join Liverpool, and it's just the when that creates conflicting reports. So this is not actually a done deal and Wirtz is yet to sign with Liverpool. But he almost certainly will do, and Tuesday night was effective confirmation of that. Liverpool face new Darwin Nunez issue as striker makes transfer decision. Liverpool are looking to offload Darwin Nunez in the summer transfer window. Liverpool are facing the new issue of needing to find another suitor for Darwin Nunez, as the Uruguayan forward is reportedly reluctant to move to Saudi Arabia at this point in his career. The Reds are keen to offload Nunez in the summer transfer window to help finance a record-breaking deal for Florian Wirtz, but they face several hurdles. Negotiations with Bayer Leverkusen over Wirtz's transfer are ongoing, with Liverpool's latest bid of £100 million plus £14 million in add-ons submitted on Friday. Both parties remain optimistic about the deal's completion, and Liverpool are exploring ways to generate funds. Selling Nunez, who has 3 years left on his contract, could be one of the most effective methods. The 25-year-old found regular playing time hard to come by under Arne Slot last season, starting only 8 Premier League matches. Nunez, Liverpool's record signing from Benfica in June 2022 for £85 million, £64 plus add-ons, is a player the club hopes to recoup a significant portion of their investment from. According to The Athletic, Liverpool turned down a £60 million offer from Al Nassr in January, but have since received further interest from Saudi Arabia. Al Hilal reportedly reached out to Liverpool on Monday, and the Reds would be open to negotiations. However, it's understood that Nunez would prefer to remain in Europe, with Spain or Italy being his preferred destinations. Without a Middle East landing spot for Nunez, Liverpool may struggle to receive their full asking price. Nunez, who has netted 40 goals and provided 26 assists in 143 appearances for Liverpool over 3 seasons, is reportedly on the radar of Atletico Madrid and Serie A champions Napoli. It's yet to be seen if either club will intensify their pursuit of Nunez. Earlier this season, Slot had to address rumors that Nunez was being sidelined to avoid triggering a further £4.2 million payment to Benfica. However, Slot acknowledged Nunez's dissatisfaction with his bench role, stating, "I don't know exactly what is going to happen. One of the main strengths we had this season is that everybody accepted his role." Nunez isn't the only player potentially heading for the Anfield exit this summer. Harvey Elliott and Kostas Tsimikas are both anticipated to depart during the transfer window, while Luis Diaz's future is uncertain amid interest from Barcelona despite Liverpool's reluctance to let the Colombian go. Andy Robertson also conceded his position could be under threat if Milos Kerkez joins from Bournemouth in a £45 million deal.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.